When we mention Cadillac, what are the first things that come to mind? Luxury, old school, president car, massive V8 engines? With Cadillac set to join Formula One as the 11th team in 2026, you might need a different perspective on it. So let's ask the question, how good is Cadillac actually? Are they just a luxury brand, or is there more to them in the world of motorsport? And if you're new here, this is Torque a House. We're diving into Cadillac's motorsport achievement, their success in endurance racing, and their exciting future in Formula One. Before we talk racing, let's take a step back. Cadillac was founded by the former key members of Ford, Henry M. Leland and William Murphy, in 1902s, which was much earlier than most European automakers like Porsche or Ferrari. Now it is owned by General Motors, which also owns Chevrolet, GMC, and almost every other American car brand you can think of. Despite their tenure, Cadillac's journey in racing has been a bit different than the others. Unlike Ferrari or Porsche, Cadillac has focused its racing efforts more on endurance racing than on Formula One or rallying. When we talk about Cadillac in motorsport, the first thing that comes to mind is their dominance in one of the biggest endurance races in the world, the IMSA. Here, the Cadillac V-Series has been dominating it lately. In 2017, Cadillac introduced the DPI-VR prototype in IMSA's Daytona Prototype International category. The Cadillac DPI VR has 5.5-liter naturally aspirated V8 with 600 horsepower, which was more than decent. And it didn't take long. Cadillac immediately went on to win 4 straight IMSA Manufacturers Championships from 2017 to 2020.
Sacrifice the entry, focus on the exit and drive up into NASCAR 1. Don't touch the wall on the outside there, and then it's a fast run through NASCAR 1 and 2. It's incredible, the banking and the lean.
The V-Series wins at least one race within the IMSA series until 2021. It was used by teams like Wayne Taylor Racing and Action Express Racing. They took turn winning all the 24 hours of Daytona those years. But let's talk about Le Mans, the ultimate test of speed and endurance. It's one of the toughest races on the planet. To sum things up, Cadillacs are solid, but they haven't won any Le Mans. In the early 2000s, Cadillac entered the LMP1 class with their North Star LMP prototype. They showed that they could compete with the best of the best, finishing in the top 10 in 2000, and always shows up at the top ever since. Even Kevin Magnussen was surprised after driving a Cadillac DPI endurance version. In his own words, "Every time I touch the throttle, I got goosebumps. Such simple delivery of the torque. You touch the throttle and it's there immediately, no delays. It's doing what you want." So, where does Cadillac go from here? In 2023, they announced a partnership with Andretti Global to join Formula One as the 11th team in 2026. Moving from endurance to Formula One is a huge step, and Cadillac is stepping into the spotlight. They will most likely be using Ferrari's engine for their first season, and then they'll race with their own engine from GM Motors at a later date. Now, I would argue that Cadillac has one of the best engineering departments in the world. Their new Indianapolis facility is expected to employ between 300 and 350 personnel, backed by a record-breaking investment of approximately $150 million to kickstart the engineering process. Besides that, on the pit wall, they'll have Graham Loudon, an experienced team principal running the field operation. I personally really like him. He's solid, very flexible, and for me, just underrated. Plus, with his time at Virgin and Marussia, he sure knows what to do, and it's time for Loudon to step up. With the new 2026 F1 engine regulations focusing on hybrid powertrains and sustainability, Cadillac's expertise in hybrid technology and performance engineering might just give them an edge. There's been a lot of speculation about who will get behind the wheel of Cadillac's two absolute beasts. ESPN has shortlisted 6 names for the 2 positions: Zhou Guanyu, Valtteri Bottas, Sergio Perez, Colton Herta, and Mick Schumacher. From what we know, Colton Herta is a lock. All he needs is to acquire enough points for his FIA Super license in 2026, with 9 points to go. The question is, who would be the other driver? Looking at the list, to be honest, I don't like it that much. I personally think Daniel Ricciardo or Yuki Tsunoda is worth to consider it. Although Tsunoda just moved to Racing Bull, I feel like he deserves a non-sponsorship position in F1. But what do you think? Who would you pick for those seats in Cadillac 2026, given that they will be racing with Ferrari's engine? My bet is Colton Herta and Valtteri Bottas. Looking ahead, Cadillac's future in motorsport is looking bright. Their entry into Formula One is exciting not just for the brand, but for the future of American motorsport. They've already proven themselves in endurance racing, with multiple championship wins and a consistent track record at major events. It'll be interesting to see how they balance their focus on both F1 and endurance racing. I'd love to see a bold, no-nonsense Cadillac team out on the F1 grid one day. What about you? Are you excited to see an 11th team join the fight? Drop your thoughts in the comment and let me know. This was Torque House, where speed meets story. See you in the next lap.
Drive up into NASCAR 1, don't touch the wall on the outside there, and then it's a fast run through NASCAR 1 and 2.